Well guys, this here, our Season 8 Sportster S, turns out this is gonna be the last WBRG bike leaving my garage. So in today's video, we're gonna talk about what's happening, why it's happening, what's gonna happen afterwards, and the stuff we have to look forward to. So it'll be a last final day of WBRGarage. It's been a good time. So kind of expected, what I'm gonna do and install stuff. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 1 of Wrecked Bike Rebuild, the inspection. Hope you guys don't mind. We've got a ton of parts that I have for this motorcycle, but they're not all installed at the same time. So I'm going to be putting some parts on and getting as many parts on the bike as I can in preparation for the new owner coming to pick this thing up. That way I have as few parts I have to put like in boxes. So I'm gonna be doing that while we talk about this video. Actually, I don't even know if a lot of you guys know this, but did y'all know that WBRGarage, I started that show in 2017. It is currently 2025. That was 8 years ago, and we have currently given away like 13 motorcycles. It's absolutely insane. It's kind of funny how life works out. I never planned on even starting the WBRGarage show. It just came up because I got an opportunity from a company. They asked me if I wanted, like literally just wanted a wrecked motorcycle that I could rebuild. And they just wanted to give me a budget and I could go on the website and like buy a motorcycle off of their like parts website and rebuild it and make a show out of it. And I was like, I mean, that would be cool and all, but at the time I didn't really want another bike in the garage. So I just came up with a way to build a bike, make fun content around it, and then give it away afterwards, which originally we started on Patreon, and you know, now we have our own website and everything, but that's where it kind of got its start. So my whole thought process with the show was, at the time, I was very timid around motorcycles. Like the most I could really do confidently was like clean my chain and stuff like that. And I just felt like as a motorcyclist, I should know more about how to use this motorcycle and how to work on it. So I thought the series would be a perfect opportunity to do that. And boy, was it. Now, in the last 8 years, I can confidently say that where I used to be to where I am now is a totally different place. I feel so much more comfortable just working on bikes, wrenching on things, figuring stuff out. Just the way I look back at videos and how I used tools before versus how I use them now, it's almost hilarious to see the difference. So with all of that, it kind of worked out and I achieved my job of learning how to work on bikes and feeling more comfortable doing that. But throughout that 8 years, I realized something that I didn't think about or, you know, think it would happen down the road. Now, if you're watching this video, odds are you probably are familiar with the channel and notice how much content we put out on this channel. We do not slouch. We're probably averaging like 3 to 4 videos a week. And one of the things I realized while doing the WBRGarage show, specifically where I would buy wrecked motorcycles, is rebuilding wrecked motorcycles on a consistent basis to make weekly content is extraordinarily difficult. I would venture to say it's impossible. If you know another channel that makes weekly content all year long, working on wrecked motorcycles, and it makes good content every week, please give me a link, because I would be fascinated to see how that person is doing that, because you come into one part that's back ordered and bro, you're done for a week, maybe even a month. Shit gets crazy. So I realized it's really hard to make consistent content, not even the high quality content that we want to make, but consistent content on a weekly basis is dang near impossible with wrecked motorcycles. So that is what brought us to not do wrecked bikes anymore and start doing, you know, brand new bikes or slightly used bikes. I'm looking at, what was that, season 6 for the R6? That was our first season where I was like, all right, cool. No more wrecked bikes, I'll just buy used bikes, which was hilarious because that R6 might as well have been wrecked. It was terrible. So it happened on that R6 season where I started seeing comments of people saying, well, Chase, if you're not doing wrecked bikes, why call it Wrecked Bike Rebuild Garage? And you guys got to remember, at that point, I had been doing the show for 6 or 7 years at that point. So I really felt a connection with the branding that I had made for that show. And if I'm gonna be honest, I just wasn't really ready to like let go of the whole brand of WBRGarage, and I needed time to like sit with that and figure out what I wanted to do. So the R6 season came and went. Didn't really have time. Things were crazy busy, especially because I didn't expect that bike to be as much of a pain in the ass, to be honest, as it was. And nothing changed. I kind of just like sat on the whole idea of like, yeah, I know it's not a wrecked bike, but you know, we still got the branding and we're just gonna rock with that for a little while. Then we did season 7 where we gave away the 2 CF motos. Nothing changed. Kept the whole thing. Kept seeing comments come through. Chase, these bikes aren't wrecked. What's up with Wrecked Bike Rebuild? Why are we not changing that? And I was like, fam, I ain't got time. You know what the energy it takes to go through a whole rebrand, change all the website, change that. It's a lot of work. And I didn't have time to do that. And honestly, that brings us to here, where we are at the end of season 8, and I'm giving this Sportster S away, and I'm in the prep phases of season 9 of WBRGarage, or what would have been WBRGarage. And I decided that, you know what, it's finally time. It's finally time for me to figure out what the next move is for WBRG, and I figured it out, unlike me figuring out how this works. So anyways, guys, now that I've had time to sit with the whole situation and really think about it, I've decided now is the time to change the branding about my show. It's gonna be the exact same thing. We're gonna buy motorcycles, we're gonna fix them up, make them cool, or make them as cool as I think they can be, or exactly like I want them to be, and have time to really sit with the motorcycle. And then I'm gonna give them away, just like we always do. It's gonna be the same website, or it's not the same website, it's a different website, but it's built the exact same. And instead of Wrecked Bike Rebuild Garage or WBRGarage, it is now going to be On2Garage. I figured I'm Chase On2Wheels. Everything on my channel is about motorcycles, which are on to. So why not just On2Garage? It's simple, it's easy, and it kind of encompasses everything that we do. So welcome to On2Garage. Now, I can already hear some of you guys in the comments. You're gonna be thinking, but Chase, I like WBRGarage. Don't feel like you have to change it just for comments and stuff like that. Now, I wanna be clear. I'm not changing the show's title because I saw some YouTube comments. I couldn't give less of a shit about YouTube comments. Trust me, do this for 15 years and tell me you care about YouTube comments. But I am a guy that really appreciates branding and making sure the branding makes sense for the show and all that kind of stuff. And I knew for a while WBRG needed to change. I just didn't have the time and didn't want to. So now that it has, I've thought to myself, well, do you think you're ever gonna build or rebuild wrecked bikes again? And I think I might, but my whole thing about it is I have to be in the right stage of life to be able to take on a challenge like that. And with a brand new baby and a business that's getting bigger than it's ever gotten before, I just have to make correct and calculated moves. So are you guys ever gonna see me like buy a wrecked bike and rebuild it? There's a chance, you totally could do that. But I think moving forward, if I was ever gonna do a show like that again, I would have to front load all of the building, meaning I would have to do the entire show of a build before I started releasing it on YouTube. After thinking about it all this time, I think that's the only way to do it. And that's just not the space of life I'm in right now. So for now, we're just gonna be buying slightly used or used motorcycles, or hell, brand new motorcycles, and putting mods on them, putting miles on them, letting you guys know everything I can about the bikes. And then we get to give them away back to you guys where they belong. Now, I know a lot of you guys are gonna be curious of what bike we're doing after the Sportster S, and lucky for you, we're gonna be releasing that video tomorrow. I am so excited to not only show you guys what the bike is, because it's a style of motorcycle I've never owned before, it's a brand of motorcycle I've never owned before, but the thing I'm more excited about is what we're doing with the bike. I've never seen it done on YouTube, so I think you guys are gonna be pretty freaking stoked about it. I know I'm very excited, so normally that translates to you guys. Now, when we get to the end of the Sportster S build, you guys seem to really enjoy the whole like golden ticket, $50, 1,000 entries type thing. So we're gonna kind of do a similar thing for Season 9's motorcycle. We're gonna do like a pre-bike reveal special ticket thing. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have a $10 ticket that gets you guys 100 points. Typically, a $10 ticket will get you 20 points. So this ticket is literally gonna be 5 times the amount of points, but I'm cutting the ticket off the second we reveal the motorcycle. So that way, I wanna see how many people are fully invested, not fully invested, it's 10 bucks, but how many people are invested in the season before the bike is even revealed. Now, of course, you guys can go on the website and see a pixelated version of the bike. Actually, you know what? Hell, I'll show you right here. That is a pixelated version of the motorcycle we're giving away for Season 9. So, if you want to get a ton of entries and get you head started on Season 9, I'll have a link for that ticket down below. I'm not gonna put that ticket live on the website. I'm literally only gonna put that link there, so you have to watch this video to even know it exists. So, if you guys wanna get ahead, that's the best way to do it. You know, there was also something interesting that I realized while I was doing all of that branding change for WBRGarage and turning it into On2Garage. And I think it's because On2Garage matches more with my actual Chaseontwowheels brand. It's not as separated. Like WBRGarage was its own thing and then Chaseontwowheels was over here. But now I feel like On2Garage is more of a sub brand instead of its own thing. And I think because of that, it's got me more excited about doing fun merch designs and stuff like that. I literally have ideas flowing all over the place about cool merch I'm gonna do. You guys don't have to buy it. It'll get you interested to win the motorcycle, whichever ones we're giving away. But I think I'm gonna launch the Season 9 bike with at least one new piece of merch, and we're gonna kind of play around with it and see how it goes. Typically, we don't sell a ton of merch. We mostly do like membership stuff, but I hadn't been excited about merch for a while, and now I am. So I don't know if that's a branding thing or what, but I came up with this shirt the other day, so I'm gonna add it to the store and we'll see how it goes. I do currently have samples in to make sure it looks good, so hopefully those samples are in by the time you guys see this video, and then you'll see me wearing it in a video. Okay, I gotta collect the rest of the goods that go with this bike. Alrighty guys, that's it for this video. Bike is ready to go. We're gonna be doing a little bike night thing for the owner when they come and pick this bike up in like middle August. So watch my Instagram, my YouTube community tab if you guys are local and wanna, you know, come by, hang out, see the bike, and might see the next season's motorcycle. Also, huge shout out to you guys that are supporting over in WBRGarage or On2Wheels. Now that you know that, you guys allow me to do some really cool stuff, give bikes away, do builds, and make really cool content for you guys. And I really appreciate that. It doesn't go over my head that I'm in a very lucky position, and that's all thanks to you guys. So I really appreciate you guys believing in me and what we do here, and it means the world. Guys, I'm Chaseontwowheels. You guys go check out On2Garage and see what our next motorcycle is, or I guess at this point, guess. And I will see you guys on the next one. You guys go ride safe, and I'll see you then. Later.